What is up, everybody? It's Lazy Button once again with the Beladrid. The Beladrid. She must be tending to the child. Okay, what's going on here? Uh, technical. Yep, give me just a second. We'll see why this isn't picking up sound on the other side. 1 second. Alright, sorry, it's a new PC, and I guess I didn't have it set up right, so she wasn't coming through the headset or the speakers or any of the information. Oh, really? Let me,
Oh, hold on. Do you hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
Do they hear me?
Everybody should hear you, I believe, now. Alright, is that bigger? Better?
Gi-
Giggity. Alright.
You can't give me a giggity without expecting me to say giggity.
Alright, so we're gonna try out a game called Black Book today. It's basically a card fighting game, kinda esque. A whole lot of storyline. No, it kinda looks really interesting, so let's what rank do you want to go as?
Well, since I don't know what anything else but apprentice and nightmare mean, let's go apprentice.
Well, why don't we just go through the balance for first playthrough?
What? Oh, yeah.
Once
That.
upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegur. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard, which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would seals
That was
of
weird.
the Black Book, which Old Igor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Oh, as soon as I type that, of course. Orteshka. So we're looking at 1879, huh?
It looks like there's gonna be a lot of foreign words in here that are gonna be super fun for me to absolutely mutilate.
Like Musa.
I slept poorly last night.
Okay, well, this is a huge step from the last time because the last time there wasn't anybody talking.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table.
Wow, you sound like a voice actor.
Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed?
Hold on, we have to
I'm
do
super
something.
talented.
We're gonna go with like 60. We're gonna keep this at 50 because nobody wants to hear loud leaves blowing. Turn the game.
From relatives and from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to.
I like that. Dot, dot, dot.
Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice.
I'm gonna be a witch, and you can't stop me.
I'll drag you from that road myself.
Because, you know, that whole dead thing and all.
Sleep for now. Sleep.
I mean, he has no choice.
I won't be long.
It's like a very awkward Romeo and Juliet scenario going on here. Okay. So we got candles. I can light them. Grave. Then bury him in the holy ground. Uh-oh. What we got here? To the crossroads. We've got...
I mean, I would think that would be, like, beneficial to us. Being all witchy and stuff.
I mean, possibly. It says road to the crossroads. And we got thicket. And we got to the crossroads. Do you want to go for the thicket? It's telling us to go to the crossroads, but I think the thicket looks better.
Let's see what's in the thick. I wonder if there's any of the deciduous trees that might be making all the deciduous tree and the
Of
wind
course.
noise.
I need to go to the crossroads. Pine needles are golden with the sun already. Also, I'm not a female. That doesn't sound right.
Does she have like a chicken foot and something dear to her heart to put into a box?
We got a herb.
We used to play games with a Herbie. You remember
Yes,
that?
yes, we did.
Way back when the Earth was new.
And skin rashes were like the new fad.
I don't remember that, but I guess I was never one to follow fads, so.
He's dark. He's very dark. Initiation of a witch.
Which
The
initiation?
darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Dun, 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 look around. Millpost.
Did I
Goblets.
say Igor or Yugor?
They said Igor. Igor. I know we're supposed to talk to this guy, but if I
Well,
talk to
don't do
this
that.
guy, I won't be able to talk to these other things.
Ah, there's something staring at you. Oh, there's another thing staring at you.
Yum.
All these wild animals are just so curious about you.
Oh, okay.
That
Old and
applies 3
enchanted,
location markers on the first turn.
old and enchanted candles from old Igor's hut. Yeah. I think it's more so for like speed or defense. I don't.
Are
I
they
don't.
like,
I don't think it's Google Maps. I mean, it could be. I don't.
maybe it's like a planchette?
So, have you found the candles?
Kate, planchette.
No, 3 of them.
Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you, after all.
Well, I mean, I did just wander off and not talk to you on purpose. So,
Now let's
I don't know if
draw
that
a
counts as a
circle.
teaching.
but I can only draw squares or triangles.
Be careful
Lesson
not
number
to
1,
leave
ignore
any
your
gaps.
elders.
Otherwise, we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Oh, make a circle.
Crushed by evil spirit? Like from Hades?
No,
I've
Hades
made a
sucks.
circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
No, it's very poorly done. You suck.
Oh, it
The
definitely wasn't
circle is
circular.
drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
My
I will
head's
say
sick.
this.
You think that I can help him?
Okay.
I enjoy the style of art.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's like all hand drawn and cool like that. I had to unplug my headset because my cord was all like pretzeled for some reason. I don't know how that happened. You? Did you what?
I said GG.
Oh, somebody said, did you? I'm just deaf in one ear and can't hear out the other one.
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend.
They didn't tell you that it was an early 80s edition of Playboy.
Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet.
Okay.
Well, take it.
When I started this game the first time just to look at it, there was no voice acting whatsoever in here. It was all like
I mean-
reading, and I was like, "There's guys, girl parts." So we'll. But, I mean, less work for us, right? Yay!
Yeah, that's save my voice for snarky comment.
It's a
Wow, I
book.
would not touch that. I'm sorry. You're breaking it. What are you doing?
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book?
Hold on. Is he not the one that was like the previous witch? Witch is that what we're called? Whatever. Anyway, but how does he not know? Whatever.
He might have been a war snack.
The
Warlock.
seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
He's like, it's like a cross between American, Australian, and Scottish.
Nordic.
Yeah, but it's not quite there yet. It's like
It's
we're
almost.
just gonna jumble this all together and make you think this is what it is.
It's
Now
all the
speak the words
Anglo-Saxon.
I taught you.
I ain't scared of no ghost. Read the spell.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads.
Okay.
On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat.
What?
This is my spell coming by my cat.
For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp.
Okay, so that's definitely a Cat in the Hat reference.
So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
What are we talking about? Does she have a cat?
She didn't
Here
have a
are your
cat.
merchants. Now listen
Oh.
carefully if you value your
That's a cat.
life.
Or
That's a
maybe it's a
wolf.
wolf.
Do you not know wolf anatomy? What's wrong with you?
To
There's no-
become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
Me?
Time for your first Zagavar.
Brr. Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all the enemies before you, reducing their health to Z. This is a black
That
book. It
means
contains...
Z.
I know.
The American.
Try and use this, because this is the only one we got. Ugh. I am intern. I don't need herbs, so I'm an intern.
I'm angry.
Pages you had in the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. Enemy attack can be blocked with a defense. See, it's not Google Maps. It's a protection spell.
It still looks like a planchette instead of a shield.
It was like, here, do you want me to show you your location when you're searching for your route? A defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Have delay. Okay. Threw that card all up there. Threw it all up in his business.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly.
Okay.
Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
Maybe that's where the cat came from. Okay, so I see. You have these guys with the little scroll on it. And if you look up there, you've got 2 scroll spots and a key spot. So,
So it's like 2 attacks and 1
or you could go
like
for the extra
buff.
defense.
Yeah, like a buff. So okay, hold on.
So we know we're going
Yeah,
one of those.
definitely both attacks, right? Oh, that has a scrolly thing on it too. So what does this one do?
This is a
This one
defense.
makes it rain.
We're just gonna go with one of each now, so we can test them out. They're basically defense spells. Can you see how they alter by 5 and then 3, and then this one hits by 4? So I'm gonna try them all
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
You can
mean, yeah,
currently
go-
recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slot at the top of your screen. That slot's not empty, bro. I did. I already did all that, dude.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten.
Yes.
A
Yes.
couple more spells to rid the world of it.
Black
The
Book
word
helps you
good-
predict your enemy's actions, so we know he's going to do a 1 damage attack. So he's got 5 health, so we're going to throw this up there.
Waste 3? What does that mean? Hold on. Go. What? Oh, good.
Here we go. We're just going to wreck this guy's face completely. So
Fortune.
that one does 3 each turn and ignores defense.
Oh.
There's a bless 2.
Increase damage. Okay.
But even
What is
even
Raba? What is Raba?
defense. It doesn't
Okay.
tell me. So we're just gonna do this because this should be the total of 5 damage. Just gonna wax this guy anyways. Well, 6, but
You're
who's
past
counting? 6, but who's counting? Leave me alone.
the tree with eyes. Whoa, has more
Take
eyes.
that, you
Those were
monkey
nostrils?
hellhound.
My God, that's Clayface. Don't you know what things are?
So those two
Well,
little holes
now,
in the middle that
Vasha,
are blowing steam
answer
look
this
like little
one.
eyes, and now they're not.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Are you gonna-
There we
Did your
go.
grandfather just tell you to go
You'll
to
be a
hell,
witch as
Pretty much.
soon as
Well,
you
you're trying to
return.
save your
boyfriend?
lover, basically. No, you got really loud in my ear there. I had to adjust you on my headphone side.
Well, safe travels.
Safe travels. We're going to hell in a handbasket.
Uh,
I got the hiccups. Black Rift. How to become a witch. The only place we can't go is Rift, maybe? I did discover if you walk randomly up, you can unlock possibly more, but that's not the case.
so many faces.
Oh, is that you, Vasilisa?
Ophelia.
I should congratulate you. For the first seal is open.
Okay.
Only 6 remain.
Okay, so am I like a sister of the Winchesters? What's going on here?
Well, no, they were sealing seals, not. Oh, well, no, I guess they were
Uh-huh.
unwittingly opening them.
Oh, but will you be able to open the rest?
Ask Lilith.
This is another matter entirely.
Spooky ghost.
Just cut. Yeah, who are you? Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa.
I'm
I'm
not
your
sure.
chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun.
Dova King.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates.
That's
Who
why I told the
knows?
legend.
Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon.
Oh.
Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
I'm gonna do it.
How do I open the seals?
With a club.
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl.
You just said you're the chief advisor, you cheeky bastard.
You tell him.
I'm disappointed in you.
So
You're
is
not my
everybody.
dad.
My mom thinks I'm cool.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Okay. Do
This
we
is
want
you,
one?
Pokemon.
Do we want one or 7 million? Because we gotta catch them all.
Like I said, this is all you, Pokemon.
As many
Well,
as
I will
possible.
certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
I wanna be the very best.
That's the spirit.
One. I've committed my first sin. They say the fate of Khal Dune and Witch is to burn in the eternal flames, no chance for absolution. That's me. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter casket will change accordingly to your decisions.
Oh, I thought it was just like a little gem. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Your number of sin sarcophagi affects your choice replies as well as possible game endings.
Well, I say we go full bad. Let's lean into this heavy.
I'm going Renegade. It's set in stone. This is Mass Effect, right? They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left. But to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. A pond, fish, koi.
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now.
3 shorts.
Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
So that's gotta be like Satan himself. I'm your chief advisor. I will give you absolutely no advice and just tell you that you're sucking.
Man, this just got real.
As sarcastic as I'm being here, it seems to me that this was probably made by somebody that does not speak English as their first language. So it's a little funky, but it's still pretty well translated. I don't know. I still like it.
I didn't even watch. I haven't even been watching like the stream side or anything to make sure it wasn't lagging, but I'm not seeing anything yet.
What?
Wah!
What?
Are you
What is
gonna go?
happening?
Is he gonna go Super Saiyan on me? What's up?
Well, are you awake?
No, I sleep standing up,
With
bro.
her eyes open.
The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
I've seen it.
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
Belichka.
You, Belichka?
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals.
Where's my club?
Stop trying to club seal.
Worked in the past. Just saying.
I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal, the Aspen one.
We're
So
going
hold
to Aspen.
He's like, you should totally become a witch. I mean, I'm not a witch because I suck at this, but you should try it.
Yep, that's pretty much what happened.
That's what?
He probably
Where are
he probably
her
had
parents?
he probably had a lot of kids pass through here that he tried to make a witch.
How do I
Isn't he
open
her
it?
grandfather?
Maybe
Shh.
it was the demon at the
You know-
crossroads that opened the first.
You don't know how he got around in his spare time.
That's fair.
Maybe that's why he needs a cane.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books?
You made me
You
read.
yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families.
I'm sure that's gonna bode well.
Now people will come to you for advice. I am
Oh, I guess
old
it will.
now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning.
So that just tells us if we go like Apollo Creed or something and somebody knocks all our teeth out, we have no more power.
Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors.
Do you hear that in the background? Sounds like somebody's got a record playing and it's just silent.
So I'm pretty sure that's supposed to just be like kind of the sound of a fireplace, maybe?
It literally sounds like somebody threw a record on and just let it spin without a song.
Super lo-fi.
There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door.
Oh no!
Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding?
He's getting more aggressive with his tone here.
Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble.
The visitor.
Got it?
Yep. Why
Have
not?
you yourself met this devil?
Yeah,
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil who gave me my charts.
shorts.
I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already.
I don't know what to think of that.
It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry.
What if I want to kill him? Anyways, I'd like to picture in his backyard or in the thicket, even maybe, that we did get to go to. There's a whole bunch of his grandkids just in like some mess. He didn't become a witch area.
Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless.
What is that? Was so out of left field.
What?
Who knows? Maybe after 40 days we won't. Like, that was so far out of left field to give us a time limit.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Mayhapsably. Let's learn about the old man.
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
You ain't got no teeth. You got no power.
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now.
Yeah.
Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty.
I shoved him in a well. And I'm not talking about like the well that you get water out of. I mean the whale in the ocean. And he became Pinocchio.
Vasya, having charts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them.
At the end of this game, we realized the old man's name is Geppetto or whatever that guy's name was from Pinocchio.
It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them with its shorts under our control.
Shorts under control.
One day I was looking after Timothy. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy.
Okay.
So the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished.
His name changed.
Oh, it's hard
It
to
did.
bear these scenes,
It did.
Vasia. So hard.
I'm already forgetting his name. That's how much I'm guilty over this.
Oh,
What's a Leshy?
so I decided to become a Khaldun.
Is that like
I
the
wouldn't let
Goblin
the
King?
Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought.
No, because that's Roseanne.
Well, I'll tell the
No,
story
that's
of how I
not a
became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's
forgot
hard
his
to
name.
remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
How's Ari's ba built?
Oh. I mean, I could have hovered over it.
Wow.
Why don't you look up what Leshy means?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since.
Oh my goodness.
More than half a century ago, it
David
seems.
Bowie.
All according to old
David-
rituals. You know them by now.
Say David Bowie.
I-
You're the Goblin King.
He was the Goblin King in Labyrinth.
Yeah. I mean, he
Yeah.
could be.
But no, okay, so a Leshy is
But, I
a
don't
tutelary
remember
deity of
who
the
built it. My grandfather, I
You
suppose.
started that after I hit the button, so give it. Okay, now you can go.
The Leshy is a tutelary deity of the forests in pagan Slavic mythology. As the spirit rules over the forest and hunting, he may be related to the Slavic god. ...
Okay.
You don't fail me now.
Well, I kind of figured that when they said Leshy, it meant something otherworldly that carried him off. No, we're good.
Or says the Lord of the Leshy. What?
Evil spirits.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Or after me.
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well.
It's staring at me. Actually, we saw the eyes before, so shut it, old man.
Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
Time to go.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
If I had my way, we wouldn't talk to him again.
So, I gotta say, one of the things I'm really enjoying about this game so far is how heavy they actually seem to be leaning into Slavic mythology.
Okay.
It's quite fantastic.
No pages, current book composition. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable with battle or task rewards. To alter the page composition of the book, crafting pages, you'll need rubles.
Which you probably get from completing order.
Blank book volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages. You can change them as needed. In time,
It's
you
like
will
deck size.
uncover. Huh?
So it's like a deck size.
Yeah, pretty much. In time, you will uncover even more black book pages, which are at present sealed away. And Okay, so it's basically repeating itself, except during combat, you can't change the composition. And we're just gonna exit this for now, because I'm not gonna mess with that. Well, I wanted to go over here, but I can't even get up, so I gotta deal with this visitor.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
Did what now? You did what to who for how many children?
God
He
bless.
said, "God bless
I know.
Igor and Vasilisa."
Vaseline. Vaseline. Ooh,
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out.
Rebels.
I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away.
But you're not doing that.
Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
You're known for one day, not even a whole day, in these matters.
During the night shift at the windmill, we heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Well, I mean, both those options seem pretty decent.
If you answer the knowledgeability question correctly, okay, do we want to?
You'll get a wisdom too.
Yeah, I know. That way you can cram it in your mouth. It still holds your power even when you lose all your teeth. To recognize the correct answer, you'll have to carefully study your surroundings.
The onomasticon.
That just sounds weird.
That's probably because it's a foreign word.
That sounds like something that I'm not even gonna say it. You can also receive hint by pressing the knowledge button. However, you get only half experience.
That, honestly, I'd be more inclined to say bandits, but at the same time, I don't know. It's probably demons because it's a tutorial.
Yeah. It told me to point up here and go do something else, didn't it?
Kinda.
Or do we just want to wing it?
I mean, you can always use a knowledge hint. It is your
No.
first day on the job as
Why
a
do you
witch.
work at night?
Plus 50. I winged it. Like buffalo wingtips.
Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Okay.
how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
It's my wife. What?
You'd better cough it up
Well-
if we help you.
That's suddenly aggressive. I feel like that's not
All
necessary.
right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
little jingle for a new task. There we go. That's perfect. That's what I wanted.
Oh, thank you. I
Taking
was
your
told
shorts,
you wouldn't let me down.
bro.
Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill.
So why would millers consort? So okay, so this has got to be some sort of lore thing. But why would millers consort with leshies or chorts? Either one of them is a forest spirit that's known to be
Okay. Well,
not
you
kind
weren't
or human.
paying attention during what they were saying when she said, "What do you think turns your mill?" You know,
Yeah, what do you think turns your mill at night?
wind, you know, things, deities. what she was
Well,
meaning.
I guess I didn't get that from that.
And to
I
make your
just am
trip a
confused
bit
why they
easier,
start with Leshy
take
at all.
this herb. It is called an Adam's head. It will heal you up if anything
We're
goes
gonna eat Adam's
sideways.
head.
Delicious.
Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves.
You know, it's really tough for me to be a young lady in this town and not be able to listen to music or dance or anything. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. That's what it
Well,
is.
you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Why are we eating Adam's
Where
head?
do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord?
No. I've never been there.
The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go
Obvious.
there
Go there now!
and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
Shit. I'm a witch. Turn you into a toad. Talk to me like that again.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Yes, because you have a chance to go to the herbs instead of the intern.
Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village.
Yeah, I was right. It was definitely pants.
He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
He just randomly. I'm so confused.
All right, Grandpa.
It's like, go get this job done and be here by sunrise. But then stop and do this other thing too while you're off doing that one.
I mean, well, no, my thought is, what the heck? So he sends a chort, he sends a little devil thing off to a village and is suddenly surprised when it curses somebody? What is this even?
You can visit in any available location, however, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to Easpa. Reach locations along the way. You basically have to know somebody or talk to somebody in each location before you can travel there. Games auto each time you. Okay.
So
Okay.
with how this looks like it's kind of playing out, it sort of looks like
So
this
back
windmill might end up being your dude because you have to go to all these other places before you can go finish that quest.
your location, Old Riverbed. Main task: deal with the miller's shorts. Shorts. Set off on a grand adventure.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Hey, look, we got a random game master now.
Flusha, wait! I have business with you.
Is that a peasant or is that a streamer?
It says
Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts.
Okay.
So
Okay.
curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
So what? Well, we decided, well, I guess I said that we should totally go like full bad guys. So, I mean, we gotta pick all the be a
Well,
douche
you
option.
can agree to that, or you can just go ahead and curse this peasant instead to be like super douche.
I mean, I feel like that's more of a karma thing, right? Like, so if you decline, then you're full angel on the shoulder. If you curse the peasant
Very
instead,
well.
then you're just
I'll
giving him
do it.
karma.
Just well up by tomorrow, you'll see.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward.
Yes. Give me coffins. Give me coffins or give me freedom. Set off.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Oh man.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight.
Exenia? What?
Yes,
Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house.
Isn't it the person who did all the inspirational music?
Enya.
Oh, okay. So that was way off.
The devil
I mean, you were
himself
one
is here.
syllable off.
Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage
feel
to
like
get in
that's
here?
discrediting
It's no
the
simple
devil.
matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
It's a loaded question.
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all stopped.
Tea time turned into a chort
Aw.
invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Probably forgot to cross the tableware would be my guess because wait, did they close the I thought that said cross the windows. Close the windows? Makes sense. Things can get in through an open window.
We got the invitation. Become a terrifying experience. You want to read this?
It isn't easy being a Koldoon. Becoming one is a terrifying experience. People tell a lot of stories. One in particular comes to mind. A man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the boundary of his field to a neighboring one. He went to a Koldoon and asked, "Give me a chort with which to curse my neighbor." The Koldoon replied, "It is not as simple as that. Do as I say, and you will have your chort," and then told him they would need to go to a banya at midnight. So the man gathered his courage and took along his rifle and his cross. Oh, it is scary, the banya. He loaded his gun with his cross and shot it at the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside, and even though his instincts told him to, he stopped himself from making the sign of the cross. He recalled at the last moment that if he did so, he would lose his hand.
Okay. That's cool, bro.
Climbed down into the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. "I want one small chort with which I can curse my neighbor." The imps replied matter-of-factly, "We come in no fewer than 3." The man awoke in the banya with 3 chorts. "Father, give us work, we want to eat." He gave them a cat to curse and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but he soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers until all of the inhabitants were cursed. So here's the weird thing about this, I guess, that I can kind of talk on. So this says cold initiation. So I kind of got a little bit of that with the whole beginning thing. Like the hearth, I imagine they're literally talking about the giant maw thing that opened up and had fire and stuff inside, and she walked into it. I don't remember her seeing a little table of imps. I remember her seeing the devil himself. Um, but it sounds almost like this is like a little warning story. I don't know. I guess part of what's confusing is it sounds like the man became a Koldoon, like a little witch guy, but all he was asking for was, oh, well, he was asking for a chort, so I think it was more like he was asking to have a chort he could control rather than having one sent off to curse his neighbor? I don't
Maybe.
know.
What?
I don't
Encyclopedia.
know.
Encyclopedia.
Cherdin Uyezd was located in the northern part of Perm gubernia. Finno-Ugric beliefs were closely interwoven with those of Christianity, creating a unique cultural blend that makes sense. The first trade route from Europe to Asia passed through Sheridan, transforming every river, creek, mountain, and hill into a part of European and Asian history.
Okay. He's vibe.
The izba is a traditional Russian
Oh.
countryside dwelling. They are commonly found
Okay.
in forests, forest steppes, and on the banks of rivers. Usually, izbas are built from conifers. On forest steppes, izbas are sometimes built from birches, even though this type of tree is rarely used in construction. The interior of an izba is laid out according to tradition. Coins and other offerings to the guardian spirit of the house are placed on a shelf in the red corner. By tradition, the hearth was always placed diagonally to the red corner. Huh.
Okay. Good to know.
As in any neophyte initiation, the sorcerer, called a koldun, that's a better word than witch, has to pass through the maw of a beast at a crossroads, a banya, or whatever may constitute as a boundary space. Most often, the initiation took place at a banya, and that is why the beast is often represented by a fiery dog. In different cultural traditions, the neophyte has to pass through the maw of the totemic ancestor. Interestingly, in the Sheridan region, the tradition has been partially preserved. In the geographic zone where Russian people interact closely with the Kami people, Kolduns have to pass through the maw of a white swan, Capercaillie, Kylie, pike, lizard, or bear. All of these are totemic ancestors of Kami Permians, and we can see the evidence of this in traditional bronze plaques and amulets.
Capricorn. Yep. Capricorn.
Caper Capercaillie,
Yep.
Kylie.
Capricorn.
Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. Okay, I thought that was going in a different direction for a second there. It is a place that exists as a boundary between worlds. That is why the heroes of fairy tales often stop at a crossroads. They must choose their path. However, any path they choose leads to the world of unliving. The so-called, wow, Trideviato Isarstvo. No, that's not an I. Tsarstvo. Wow, this is going to be a tough language for me to try and read. The Faraway Kingdom. It is here that they must battle the serpent or Koshé, who embodies the undead, as well as overcome other difficult challenges. Trideviato. Huh, okay. I'm trying to read it more Italian than anything. That's not right. Ritual behavior. Ritual or behavior, reinforced by custom, is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are a consequence of another. That is true, even in psychology. For instance, a peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. So that's what our answer is here. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who are lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. Hold on, I need to reread that part. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across what? The threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who are lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself. What?
Okay,
So
so
do they
back
throw
in
sick children
back in
across?
those days, they were like, "Oh, my kid's sick." Boom, across the threshold.
Yeah, okay, so like literally toss from one person to another through a doorway. I get that, but like that's what they called a changeling? Alex actually did forgot to cross the table.
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
The Julio Iglesias.
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
Oh my
You
goodness.
must do this. And please remember next time.
Okay, but
That's not
what it
the
actually
word.
says is you must do this every time. Don't forget that.
You're such a great knower, Vasya.
Oh, hold on. Like,
That basically means knower.
who's not gonna know what a knower is?
A knower is somebody that knows things.
Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Nope, you're stupid. I hate your face.
I will help you.
Oh, very well. I will help you.
If I get
It's no
good
good sleeping
karma,
on the street, is it?
No, this is gonna give you good battle experience.
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
milk. Have some milk.
You come
I
inside
would love
the
some milk,
Izba.
thank you.
Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Do we want to explore or do we want to approach?
Let's just approach.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room.
It's our
A
Kelly.
demon is here.
We already knew that.
Oh, I didn't know this was your closet.
Ah, there's 2 shorts here.
Yeah, so we've got 20 health. This is the demon. And this is the something.
A chort. So destroy the chort first because it only has 10 health. Well, I wonder how much it would attack for because it says it's mostly defense.
It's defense,
right? 5
yes.
defense.
So what I'm thinking is we destroy the main guy. That thing's gonna go
Attack
away.
and you miss. Yeah. Yes, that's what I would. Yeah. Oh, could you target specific guys? Because then you could throw that onto the pot. It does 3 damage, ignoring defense. So that would cut that guy down pretty damn quick. And then, like, attack the other guy if you can.
Well, he's gonna hit me for 6.
So you're just gonna like super buff up, do
Yeah,
a
I think
5 and a 5 and a 2.
I'm gonna do. Well, actually, yeah. Get out of there. I want the bless. This is gonna up my attack. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah, I have to do this. Okay, so now he's got a defense of 5. He's only got 7 health.
Yeah, but
Um,
okay, so he also has 2 turns left on that damage 3 per turn. So he'll get down to 1 health point. So still focus on other guy. Oh, wait, did he buff the other guy for 5?
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, kill that dude. Just like stab him in the face.
Now if I use this on him, and then I'm gonna take some damage here. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Let's do it. Damage.
So you
Okay.
shouldn't have to do anything to that guy this time. Now you can focus everything on the other dude because he's gonna die with the last thingy.
I'm gonna take a little more damage, but this is what's gonna be up. That's what's up, yo. I'm gonna do this. That way I don't actually take damage this time. Oh, he's only hitting me for 5 anyways. Man, I'm an idiot. I wasn't even seeing that. Okay, well now I know that he's doing less damage. He's only doing 5. We're gonna go here, go here, and go here.
Yeah, okay, so it's... Oh, missed it by that much. Alright, so now you shouldn't even have to defend yourself. You can just attack him.
Lock, firm.
I would do the last one, firm 1 and well-versed 2. So
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
yeah. I wish I could read what the thing said.
Yeah, that's that's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Okay.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Oh, that was a J. Okay.
It was still Enya.
Who can say what the thing is?
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Draw a circle, because that
You
sounds a
quickly
lot like a
draw a
lash.
circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
My defensive circle.
The chort is in the riverbed
I'm gonna do this.
for me.
I'm gonna do this, maybe. No,
It's coming for me.
no. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That way I do some damage over time and some actual damage.
And you're blocking. Well, you've already got 3 defense automatically.
Oh. Yipe. Over here. Got 3. Okay, so
No, do the Kaba. Or
I know.
Raba, maybe.
I'm gonna do that. That gives it 5, so I don't even. I just have to defend every turn, literally. Which is 1 more. I look once more, just around the defense band. Oh, he's gonna hit me for 5? Sorry, bro.
Oh, that's so nice. That's okay. So I didn't realize that it changed every attack.
The page is well versed. Think we should stick to the going for both, or what?
Hold on. What does that say again? What does well versed do for it?
Amplifies by 1 of your
Okay, and then what does firm do?
Zag bar. Remains active for 3
well,
turns.
let's do Keela instead of another Nava, because then we also do 4 attack.
Okay. Whatever. I do what I want. Should I go off the beaten path, or should I just keep going? Well, I'm gonna keep going because we need to get to this place before we run out of the time.
Oh, we have a time limit for the night?
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump.
Well, no, I just don't want to
Someone
go
has
for
left
like
a bottle
7
of
hours,
milk
you know.
and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
Steal the gifts.
Just leave.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is
We were supposed to
Bigichi's
be-
folk business, not yours.
We were supposed to be bad. Bad to the bone.
Yeah, but let's be bad to the bone when people are, like, directly interacting with us about it.
Bad. Bad to the bone.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see two silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Let's attack. We'll attack or what?
I would read a prayer.
The black
Just like
figures
a
disappear
prayer.
as soon as you recite the name of God.
See? You ruined my chance of kicking demon booty.
No regret.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
I don't know what number 2 means, so follow the owl.
Okay.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Devil's finger.
Healing properties, not.
Always eat fingers to heal. Called me Fingers McGee. You didn't know that? I think
Back
you're
in college.
supposed to.
That was your
Back-
college nickname?
Back when I was a guest star on Oprah Winfrey.
The spruce branches
Also-
part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
I wanna come over.
Go look at the backyard.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
Take
Hey,
new item.
wow, that axe, if I eat the axe, it gives me a heart.
I mean, you need a little bit more iron in your blood.
It's rusty. Tetanus. It gives you wings.
It's obvious the mill is
Angel
old.
wing.
Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right, well,
obvious that we're going to where we need the items before we actually need the items. So let's do
The
it.
axe will help.
Part
but
of that
probably
wisdom,
break
we're
in the
knowers.
process. It is quite old.
Use-
Use the axe,
You
man.
swing and strike the lock. With a clang, it breaks and flies off the door.
Step in.
Can you go fix my windmill? I mean, it's not gonna be unlocked or anything. Okay,
Wheel?
you've got things. There's eyes. Do you see them? Do you see the blinky eye?
Right there, yeah. The grindstone. We know what this is used for. Oh, yeah.
Grinding.
I find nothing of interest. That don't look like a locker, it looks like a shelf.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
Take the money.
No, I'm gonna go back. You've steered me too many wrong directions.
You choose to take
What does
the money.
Krinka mean?
The miller will hardly miss it.
The tall, earthly vessel used to hold milk or dairy. I hovered over it. I promise I did. I used the force, Luke. Adam's head. We get to eat Adam's head all over again.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirdin.
You're outside. See if they push you.
Hold on. City in the north. Was a Perm Providence? Perm? Yeah. Chud people.
Did you say chode people?
It says Chud people.
Oh. Demon! And a lumberjack?
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden.
I knew it was R. Kelly's place.
Are you flirting with me?
Why
Are you roll a
here,
seduction?
then?
I'm a witch, sir. Miller, and then Chort, and then let's fight if it comes.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out?
Eager.
Yes, that's totally why I asked you what you want.
Perhaps I was wrong about you. I
You don't even know
thought
me.
of you to be a
You don't know
strong
me,
witch,
Jesse?
a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
My good
Can
God.
we look at any? Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have any new lore?
No. They have the ritual behaviors and things too.
Let's see. I don't think the miller cursed it, but I also don't remember a cross. I would say lured by sacrifice, I think. Or you could use your little knowledge
You were
Illuminati
summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
Well, we've already used the cross thing, so I don't think it would be that.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed.
And I heard no mention of a curse at all anywhere, so.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
I mean,
I
You
find
look-
nothing wrong with that.
you kind of look homely,
Well,
but we'll do it.
so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem.
Strong. Drawn. Not as strong as you seem.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
I mean, there
Oh,
were
so
12
really
more.
he just He was like, I will totally be your tort, but first let's go fisticuffs.
5 times 2.
Punch him in the jimmy.
Well, he's gonna wreck my face, man, because there's not a whole lot I can do here. He's gonna hit me for way more than what I got.
Yes, but now you have 4-page slot.
Yeah.
Don't use waste again. Yeah, screw him up.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat the Saint?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Can't be. I don't understand. You're only a witch. Yeah, yeah. And don't forget that you can also use herbs.
I did. I used one.
I don't know if I said that.
I need some more waste. Oh. I want some blessing. And we'll go with
yeah,
some of
but-
that. The blessing will give me an extra bonus to damage.
Do you use demon seals? I don't know that. He's gonna give himself 13.
But what I want to do technically is I have to use one of these.
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
He's gonna do you a lot of damage. You might have wanted to. Okay, good, you did.
Yep. So now I can herb it up.
Yep,
Then I can go
do that one, yeah.
and then for this. Oh, he'll only hit me for 5.
He's gonna attack you again, so get some mess uppery on him. Yep.
That was weird.
That did look funky.
Okay.
Ooh, ouchie. So, herb, and then just mess him up. Do Urazi, and then a Ruda. Yeah. Oh, you only had 3 this time. He's still
Yeah.
gonna die.
He did.
That was the most graceful fall I've ever seen.
Initiation.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't quite understand what that means though. What does the page remains active for however many turns and affects other pages mean?
This ward increases your defense for 3 turns at the beginning of each round.
Ooh, I like that. Do that one.
The
No,
page
do
remains
ward.
active for 3. Hold on, I'm looking. I was just looking. Calm down. Oh, God.
No!
Jeebus. You are now in the skills section of the menu. Here you can unlock new magic abilities. You can visit the section through the menu at any time. With each
Do
level
magic
you
abilities
increase
like getting more things?
with each level you increase your health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Some abilities unlock automatically at this moment of obtaining a certain level. Level 19. What's your level 3? What level 2? Level 5. Level 3. Level what? Now prices increase the number of items that can be used per turn by 1.
Go to the book one, see if you can increase your page use by 1.
Draw an additional order page each turn. No. Okay, well I'm not really
That
worried
seems
about that.
handy.
Increase the number. So this is basically, I would assume, like herbs or something like that. Because I could only use one that one time.
Oh,
So
should be nice.
we'll do this one. Okay, well, that's pretty much that. 666 experience. That seems legit.
You take the demon into your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
That's right. Turn home. Return to the hitherly place they call the house. Got a kidnap
And
from
then he
Vanya?
disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Oh man.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure.
Nobody touches my ass.
I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Let's
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit, and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chart.
Get to
I
work.
see. Time to get to work then.
Yeah. Less talking, more worky.
The shorts are back.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, it looks like she didn't cross her basket.
That's dirty. You should never say that again.
Okay. After his initiation, a Koldoon receives not only the knowledge and power of a sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps known as Bays or Chort. To the uninitiated, these demons appear in many different forms, as stained glass, bugs, or other insects. Bugs are insects. They can also appear as little human-like creatures with the body of a man, the head of a mouse, the arms of a frog. Weird. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoras. In the forest, a koldoon can be aided by werewolves and wedding guests that have been transformed into bears? Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes, which burn red. A Koldoon's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses upon people or animals. This is why the Koldoon, to keep them busy, send his familiars to make ropes out of the sand, count the leaves of trees, or empty the sea with a teaspoon. Wow. Not long ago there was a rich man who lived in the village. He had a water mill. One day he fell ill and found himself at death's door. He told his worker, "Gather 3 horses and take me to the mill, for I will die today." The assistant did as he was told. As he was riding home, he thought to himself, "How did my master know that he would die today?" He called his horses to a stop and rode back to the mill. When he arrived, he peered quietly through the window. What did he see but his master just sitting there crying bitterly? Just then a trapdoor to the cellar opened, and several devils emerged. They tore the master's skin open and ate his flesh. Then one of the devils possessed the miller by crawling into the skin that was left over. What?
Short time.
Oh, you have 4 chorts.
Talking about my shorts.
Idle chorts torment Vasilisa. Yes, there's a particular skill you could have learned that would have helped that.
I learned a particular skill. Duh. His favorite occupation is to interfere with work.
I
Oh,
feel like that's interference, right?
yeah. How do I assign you the job?
Can you not like hit like an accept button? Enter? Maybe E?
Oh my stupid. Oh, here it is, under his head. Doing the right of people on the table.
Hunger. There was famish a cow.
Yeah. Yeah. You go do that. Animals. You're on that one.
Lichen cow, yeah.
Strife.
Stripe.
That's strife.
Close enough.
Uh,
Boil the rye. That's close enough, I would think. I guess that says hunger, doesn't it?
yeah, it's fine. He'll do it because there's no specific skill for him.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Okay.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect?
You to do all my work for me, you lazy old man.
You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pested. Not often, though.
Posterior? Is that what she said?
Now you will see them plenty.
Seen them in your posterior before.
You can observe our entire gubernia in your Pister. In the end, you decide what you do with those jorts of yours.
I highlighted it for you and then it went away.
I major administrative subdivision of the Russian Empire. I didn't know I was supposed to read that.
Right, you
God
were.
help
I was
us.
just so you could see it, so you wouldn't ask me what it was again.
I appreciate that, because I did read it. I read it quietly for...
I can't get up, man. I can't get up. I'm gonna exit here. So they're doing their thing. So we're gonna talk to this old man
I
again.
became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely
Khaldun.
different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You
Okay.
just noticed your own chords are also a giant pain.
Not as much of a pain as you are.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Did we have this conversation?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timofey. That's the reason for it.
I sold my soul because they stole my brother.
Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy, helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle. So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge. It's not like I got it from him, anyway. Had to bust my butt.
My boot.
In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
Don't you tell me what kind of appreciation to have. Which one you want?
Yep.
I don't understand, Pip.
Shepherds.
Are shepherds really knowers?
Shepherd's pie? Shepherds suck. Just saying.
What makes you think they aren't?
Because they're shepherds?
Why
The
don't you
Hamburglar?
try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's
The
help?
kettle?
One has to know how to ask the old man of the forest for help.
Do they now?
And in case a demon steals a cow or something, you have to be able to get it back. You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day.
Of course they do. You didn't know that?
You wish.
No, I don't.
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prakopi?
Not a kind man at all. But of great knowledge. Cursed a lot of people.
This guy's just rolling in the
Practically earned a living that way. Nearly cursed me once.
Yeah, only once. Go back.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Can the
Maybe.
wind spin them?
No.
Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
Yay? Your own
How
shorts.
did you manage your own chorts?
Nothing
Use the
to it,
force.
really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Let's talk about it later.
We have a new entry.
Why would they let me click on this and not actually go to it?
Once we asked a Khaldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk. It was around Maslenitsa time. He waved at us. I'll show you, but don't be frightened. Each had on blue short pants and red shirts. They stood in a line like little men, about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk but hopped about, and when the Khaldun gave an order, the wind started to howl. I'll send them to the forest to count the needles on the pines, and when they're needed, I'll call out and the wind will blow them back to me. He sighed bitterly. The imps ask incessantly for work. What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to cast curses on people, but the more you curse, the more imps you get. It's torture.
Oh my goodness. Well. Yay. That's pretty much all that was for. There's visitors 4. It's 4 whole visitors. Oof. Oh goodness.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again.
Give me money. I need money.
Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
Give to me my bills. Antique mortar? That's so lame.
Yeah, but no, it's actually awesome
I
because you
know.
can use it as an equip and it gives you +1.
Just accept it.
The spirits, however,
Yeah,
took the money I saved for my grandson's books. Well, it is what it is.
Well, the not butthole of me feels bad about that.
The not butthole? Okay. So we looked at the item. Hold on. We got candles, or circles, devil's finger, and a mortar. Moda and Pastille. New visitor.
Vasa, hi! She swelled up, just like you said.
Oh,
You were
okay.
nowhere for sure. Here, a gift from our household. Well, see you.
No, it'd be super funny if I could curse him while he's leaving. Be like, haha, twofer.
Be well and
Oh, you
What the
look
crap
like
is this guy?
Nikolai.
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Koala.
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Okay, making me skip like these 3-word encounters.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks?
What is that? An archaic Russian unit of length equal to approximately 4.4 centimeters. Saying that a man is 12 vershoks high means that his height is 2 arshins and 12. What? Hold on, I wasn't done reading.
It did it on its own. It goes away.
Which is about 2 meters.
Well, what brings you here?
Nachos.
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones. I know.
Sure. Look, she turned into a villager in Minecraft.
However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help.
I mean, you've been touched by an
I'm
angel. I can see it
incredibly
on your wrist.
horny.
Look at it, look at it.
He definitely has like a burned hand mark done.
Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
Traditional Eastern Slavic bathhouse with a wood stove. I guess you're not supposed to. Well, that actually. Wow. Like
I
bathroom.
don't believe all
Banya.
this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know.
Everybody knows at nighttime you have to pee out the window. That is the only safe way to do it.
I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light. And it was quiet.
No, it's abandoned. And it was quiet.
I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later.
I'd call you chicken.
Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, left a mark. That devil
Harry Paul.
didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me."
And I yelled out gold digger and ran.
The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
I'm not helping you. You're marrying a demon. Just for that, huh?
Fair.
I had to hear somebody breathe.
Damn this demonic power. You're a knower.
Nikolai.
Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
No. You got it. Yes.
No.
Abanik
down.
was the master of the Banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. In the various villages of Sheridan, Yezda, it was forbidden to use the Banya during the first or third heating or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were also considered to be the punishment of the Bannock. A man who could fall into the hearth, constructed of rough hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes the banyas caught fire, so people built them far from their izba or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. So it's a bannock.
Oh my goodness. Bannock.
In the Banya, you say? Well, that's a Bannock, all right.
Okay. The female voice said, "Marry me," but it's a male spirit.
Yes, but it's not wrong. You got 50 intelligence, wisdom.
Lord Almighty.
I think they got their storyline screwed up somewhere.
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
He had a mustache.
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
You got that thing.
What did you do with
Stone
the
from the-
stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
Your good mother. I would help
All right,
you.
I won't leave you to the wolves.
I would.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This banyak may have an aspen seal on her. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you.
They clearly said, male spirit, but it's female demon.
You, Koля, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons.
Balm. Bam.
Don't forget the stone, Koля.
I'll wait for you outside. Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself.
And marrying demons.
My military service? Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
I don't recall asking you. Not trying to be rude here, but I don't. We can take our companion along with us. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects outcomes of in-game events. So,
Bring him with. We need him at the bathhouse anyway.
what is this? It's already an ally. We gotta go out here. Oh.
Didn't think I'd be seeking help. I've always
Oh, come on.
military.
What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh no!
Hey, Vasya, they
Times
say
two.
you're nowhere now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some.
Is she high? What berries have you been eating, lady?
It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The
Holes
horror!
everywhere? It's because all you women are at what?
So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
No. Oh, you're gonna let me set off this time? I just had to talk to the other person before I could do anything. I see. That makes
You
all of the
notice
sense.
a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
Do we let him finish? Or do...
The
I
devil
wanted to punch him in
continues
the
his
face.
song. You listen, holding your breath and not moving. Soon, the melody stops, crashes against the tops of the fir trees, and dissolves in moonlit silence. You feel that perhaps now you understand demonkind somewhat better. Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet. A moment later, another devil appears by his side. His burning eyes are staring right at you.
See, if we fought him new, we wouldn't have to fight two. God. This guy we need to get rid of, like, with quickness. You're gonna have two. You can do this and this. He's got a belly mouth. Well, he gonna hit me. He got some defense. I'm gonna defense up this round. We got 5 and 2. 5. Yeah, we'll do that. Not like good that did. Oh, well, I don't know if we got anybody attacking this time. At least nothing high. Okay. You got one more left on you, so
You don't even need. Oh, I guess you do need to attack him because you only get one.
we'll just do it. I'm going the distance. What? Oh, let me get rid of that. Want that. Want that. Yeah, you just keep giving that guy defense. We got 2, so I only have to protect from 2. Let's go with 3. I don't even have to really attack that guy again. We've got 2. We'll go here. And we'll go there. Hey, buffer. I didn't see anything buffer.
Ooh, I like that. Damage 3 to all enemies.
Yeah, I do too. Virus +3 removes positive status. Well, yeah, we're going that route. What did you say? I was buffering?
No, I was buffering.
Oh.
So I was relinking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I haven't seen a single buffer over here, but it's still possible. We have hit thine 2-hour mark, though.
We have. Can we save in the middle of a pathing?
I don't know.
Should find out.
I think it basically said earlier, once you travel, you save.
You notice a
Oh, yeah,
strange
that makes sense.
sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
I'm pretty sure we saved, but do we want to decipher this, or what do we want to do?
Well, we can always give her a shot, and regardless of positive or negative, we would learn something from it for next time. So we'll give it a shot, and then instead of traveling, we'll just quit.
Okay. What do we want to do?
I would do the Rita Snake defending
You
Zago.
remember one of the Zagavars that Yegor taught you. You whisper the words, and the snake ball falls apart. It seems as though one of the snakes is immune to sorcery, and it slithers right towards you.
So yeah, just end it.
Oh, we'll kill this thing real quick. Whoa, that was weird.
All right, all right.
Waste. Less. Whatever. Whatever, you do what you want. You gonna do anything? Oh, hold on. You've got this.
You having trouble?
Well, I guess you just activated by letting him do stuff. Well, that's pretty cool. Poison. We'll have none of that chicanery. Fierce. 2, 1 to all enemies. Of the same name. Yeah, I think we'll go with Fierce. I'm going to travel here and then we will end it.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky.
Oh.
It seems that he is in deep thought.
Apparently we
He
can just
merely
save the
sighs
game
when he
whenever we
notices
want.
you.
Kill beans. Oh, cancel. Alright, so we usually run about 2 hours here. I will be extending that probably here in the near future. But right now, I think we're going to call it. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. And remember, if you like the stream, go ahead and hit that follow button. But, thanks to Beladrid for, thanks to Beladrid
Being
for joining
amazing.
us on this this grand journey, Being amazing.
Now, don't oversell it. We don't want to lie to people.
Well, I mean, I'm usually like one of those guys. What do you think about the game? Was it good? Was it decent?
So
Was it bad?
I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I was really, really leery about this game when you were like, "Hey, check it out. It's like super card based. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy that game. And you're like, well, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'm really glad you did. This is so random encounter based. I am absolutely in love with this game. And I'm actually trying to help memorize the cards and stuff and give input on that for the encounters. This is absolutely fun. And I have such a passion for games that are like super heavy based in mythologies. And oh my good gravy. I'm not lying, I have a Wikipedia page open to Bannock right now because I'm just fascinated and I love this and it's making me dive into this. I actually took a college course on mythology that taught me almost nothing about mythology. It was a waste of money. But I love this and I really look forward to playing more of it.
And I'm kind of in the similar boat because I agree with you. Like you said earlier, the English was definitely not their first language. Um, it's kind of hit or miss with the story. The story kind of is dry in some areas. It's pretty good in other areas, but all in all, I'm actually enjoying the game. It's pretty fun. It's I definitely think it's worth the price of admission. And the first time I launched this game, there was no voice acting, and magically now there's voices for every single, like, if say I hit this button,
Oh, it's you.
voice
I
actor.
remember you falling into hell.
But we're not going to start this right now. But yeah, I
That's
just
pretty
wanted
cool.
to. Oh, I was kind of thinking a one-off on this game, starting out tonight. But I think we might bring this guy back next Saturday for sure. At least
I
give it
really want
another
to
go.
revisit. This is super super fun. I'm very much enjoying this. So, and the art style it is so cute. I love it so much. Like obviously, it's like supposed to be like super like intense and a little bit gritty, but not super gritty because it's Black Book and witchcraft and all that. But and, like old world, but it's such a cute art style. I'm really intrigued by it. And I'm an art snob when it comes to animations. Most of my friends know this, but yeah, I really like this. The not having English as a first language affecting kind of how the responses are in comparison to like what your prompts for asking questions are is kind of confusing, but I don't think it's off-putting enough to like really affect the gameplay. This is definitely worth the coin.
Oh yeah, I agree. And like I said, we will more than likely. Well, it's pretty much an assured thing that next Saturday we're gonna at least throw 2 more hours at this bad boy, if not a little more. We'll see how it plays out. Like I said, I'm debating on extending my play times out. We'll play it by ear. I just got a new rig that can actually handle streaming better than my old one. So, but I would like to say again, thank you all for stopping by to watch. Thank you to everybody that's followed me up until this point. It's been a tremendous help. And as always, I'd like to tell you all to take care and take it easy. Bye bye.